Hey guys, welcome back to the fantasy world of motorsport. Um, it's been a minute since we've actually talked. I'm back here with Billy.
I'm back.
Congratulations, you
Yeah,
survived.
and so did my dog. We love
Yes,
it here.
yeah, that's the important thing. Poor dog had. I can't pronounce the word, but I assume it was just like a really bad tummy ache.
Yep, it was just gas buildup in his intestines. I'm not
Poor
gonna.
guy.
Right,
You're not going to try to pronounce that weird word either. Got it.
right. Yeah.
All right. So since we're back, we're back into the swing. We have survived our recoup week from vacation. We're here. We're ready. We're going to be talking about Talladega this weekend because that's where we're racing. We are going to Talladega, Alabama, for the Geico 500, and we're going to see. I hope we see some actual racing. I hope they don't just form a 2x2 train and just ride around, but we'll see.
Well, they are going to, but
I
it'd be
know.
nice. It'd be really nice to hope.
Yeah, it would be really really nice if we could get some good racing. I hope we do. My hopes are higher for this than plate races in the past. So with that, I'm going to stop procrastinating and beating around the bush and tell you what the what if is. So we're going to talk about Talladega 2015 and what would have happened if Kevin Harvick didn't decide that he was going to finish 15th instead of whatever the last car in the lead lap would have been. Allegedly, he never admitted to anything, but he totally did it.
He absolutely did it. I don't understand.
So before we get into what if, I'm going to say two things. One, it was a chicken shit move, but NASCAR is the one that put them in that position by saying that they were only going to do one overtime for fucking Talladega.
It was the stupidest thing ever. Even looking back on it, it was the most idiotic thing I've ever seen.
Like legitimately. And yeah, what he did was stupid and chicken shit, but he got it back when he lost the championship to Kyle Busch. So
Very true.
it all comes around. The first thing and the obvious thing for me with this is if that race goes green, there's no way in goddamn hell Joe Logano is winning that race.
No chance. No
It's
chance at
not
all.
happening. I'm sorry. The Pied Piper, Daytona and Talladega, Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father. Yeah, you know the whole fucking song and dance. But that creates a very curious predicament because instead of Logano sweeping the entire round, we get a new winner, which pushes out someone else. I want to say I can't remember who it pushes out. It pushes someone out of the top 8, which who was it?
I'm looking.
Okay,
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I literally just read through this earlier. I was looking at point standings. I can't remember who the first man out was, or the last man in was.
I still want to say it's incredibly crazy to me how Kyle Busch ran 25 races and won a championship.
I mean, he played by the rules.
He did.
It's no different to me than like a star player on an NFL team getting hurt and coming back like week 8 or week 9.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, not to compare us to stick and ball sports because we're not stick and ball sports, but he played by the rules and he made it into the playoffs based on the parameters that they gave him. And he was injured, albeit in an Xfinity race, but he was injured doing his job.
Yeah.
So, it checks every single box of, being good in the hood. But I don't know. I'm not even mad about it because Harvick didn't deserve to win the fucking championship anyway. They were too busy finishing second 13 times to win the damn thing.
Very true. This is that would be the round of 12, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably, if my calculations are correct, it would knock either Brad or Kurt out.
Okay, so it would knock either Brad or Kurt out, and then you get into a really interesting situation over the next few weeks because if you remember, Matt Kenseth took out Joey Logano at Martinsville the next week.
Yeah, he did.
And that gave Jeff Gordon a berth to the Final Four. And then the next race was Texas. And, who won that race?
At Texas, that would have been Jimmy.
Okay, he wasn't even he didn't even make it past he didn't make it that point, so it doesn't matter. So then you have 3 spots left going into Phoenix. And the Final Four that year in real life was Jeff, Kyle, Truex, and Harvick.
Right.
But in order of points, it was Jeff with a win. It was Harvick, Truex, and then Kyle. Because none of the rest of them ended up winning because Dale Jr. won a rain-shortened Phoenix race.
That's true. That's my major talking point here.
And I'll let you lead into it then because that's kind of my next landing spot anyway.
There is a possibility that Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 2015 championship.
Oh, you're going that? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if he's able to stay out front and win the race at Dega.
Yep.
And everything goes the way it went in real life.
Yeah.
It would then be Gordon, Earnhardt, Harvick, and Busch.
Correct.
I want to say
Busch would be out.
Oh, Busch would be out. Okay,
Yep.
So we'd have a completely new champion.
Yep, we sure would.
Different champion. Yeah, so then you have 200 cars in the finals. And
you think Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to win out of those 4 guys at Homestead?
I mean, not necessarily, because he did finish 40th, but
did he have some kind of failure or something? What the hell?
I couldn't tell you. Oh, goodness gracious, that's hilarious, actually.
And make it to Homestead just to blow up. Chase Briscoe be like, that me.
That would be. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Goodness gracious. I hate this. I hate it here. I need the report. There it is. I found it. I should have done my homework before we did this. But
you worked all day, man. That's fine.
Yes, but we knew we were doing this since Monday.
Listen, I did exactly enough research for the talking points I want to make, and that's it.
So at 45, he got clipped by Ty Dillon.
Of course, it was fucking Ty Dillon.
Clint Boyer was also involved in it, so
and it was fucking Ty Dillon's. I hate Ty Dillon. Sorry. But yeah, and I mean, anything could have happened. And I'm sure if they went into that weekend thinking they were racing for a championship, they probably would have handled it a bit differently.
It's very true, yeah.
But laughably, ironically, Harvick could have been a back-to-back champion if he just not been a douchebag.
Basically, yeah.
because he literally indirectly got his biggest competition into the Final Four.
It's very true. Yeah.
So that's a possibility. I think it's possible that without Kyle Busch stealing the show, that Jeff Gordon makes up for 2014 and wins both the race and the championship he should have rightfully won in 2014. No thanks to Texas, of all places. Weird. Texas is where championships, races, and real talent goes to die.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
fucking Austin Dillon, you're fucking stay out 2 tires and air block the whole field to win. I just don't like the Dillons. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I love how on the race report for the finale in 2015, a major thing on here is this was the final Cup race without Chase Elliott until the 2023 Pennzoil 400.
I fucking love Wikipedia, man. God damn it.
It's the best. Anybody can edit something, so you get the best information.
Oh my god, it's fantastic. Oh god. Did you hear Chase is back?
Yeah, apparently he's back racing at Talladega.
Wow, man. He was in the 9 car last week then. I'm sorry. It's fine.
I honestly cannot wait for Daytona. Be like, he never actually missed a race here, but he's back.
Oh god. I hope they just do it every week now. It's just why not? But anyway, we're also forgetting about a certain Mr. MTJ, who is in this alternate reality be the only Toyota in the Final Four.
Right. That's
so. What if TRD stepped in and said, "Hey, give him Kyle's car," or so in such a better way of putting it?
I do want to.
They have to give him a better setup or something.
I do want to stop you real quick and say that in 2015, Furniture Row was still Chevrolet.
Were they?
Yes, they made the switch in 2016.
I'm a year early. Shit. Yeah, never mind.
Chevrolet would have been.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, then, Trish, I guess. Sorry, that's my bad. I thought I had the years right on that. Yeah, I thought that was the first year that he was on Toyota.
I thought you were right too. I mean,
that's wild. But anyway, sorry, Truex. In this fantasy land, you somehow got a Toyota, and I didn't. God. It's like that super sticker they made with duct tape, but instead it's just a hastily drawn bow tie. Fantastic. So
great.
Yeah. We have winning the championship, for Junior winning the championship, for Gordon winning the championship, but not poor little Truex.
Well, Truex also finished 12th, so I don't think he really did anything to deserve a championship in this race.
No, but that's fair. I don't know. They're probably just happy to be there, I guess. I don't know.
It's Furniture Row. Of course they were happy to be
there. Before they really turned into fucking menaces, wasn't it?
Yeah. They turned into a menace in February after this race.
I can't believe I was a year off on that. God damn it. But yeah, man, with that,
I don't really think so. I mean, we
I,
really.
I think I really just wanted to get some cathartic out there and just call Harvick a fucking chicken shit for the move. But it really did change the entire championship.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, as I've said on here probably more times than I probably need to, would have obviously raced differently with different circumstances, and they might have been more inclined to maybe try not to. How did the Phoenix race get rained out?
I really have no idea.
How did the race in Phoenix? What? Okay, that
makes no sense at all.
It's desert. Did they just not bring track drying equipment because they're like, oh, it's fine?
Hold on. Let's look at this.
They use the jet dryers and stuff to blow the dust and sand and stuff off the track. So I mean, they'd still be there. That's strange. Yeah.
I do want to also point out that the 41 car, if he doesn't get black flagged, he could be in the championship race as well. Kurt Busch.
He got black flagged at Dega, didn't he?
No, at Phoenix. He jumped the start.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Man, Kurt winning it for SH out from under Harvick.
Yeah.
That's if Brad is the one eliminated and not him from the round of 8. But
right,
let's just say that's what it is for argument's sake. Because Kurt winning the championship the year after his teammate. Where have I heard that one before? Interesting. I don't know. I'm still like stuck on the why Phoenix race got rained out.
It makes no sense. No sense at all.
It must have. I mean, it was probably justified, or maybe they just wanted to go home. Who knows? It probably was an easier decision where Junior wasn't in title contention.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, here's a makeup call for Dega, buddy.
It was scheduled to start at 12:45.
Yeah.
Rain showers delayed the start of the race over 6.5 hours, 7 o'clock.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
It was just it was a terrible day. It was the one day it rained.
The one day a year it rains at Phoenix. Thanks, Junior.
Harvick said after the race he didn't want to be greedy. What a shocker.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I just saw that. So I was like, oh, that fits in with the...
Irony. Nah. I mean, yeah. It really would have changed a lot of things if Harvick just wasn't a douchebag for like 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah. It changes the entire.
Well, the restart before, the dude freaking he pulled off and let him go by. But then on that one he's like, you know what? Nah. Fuck him.
I'm gonna stay right here.
So yeah, basically, Harvick's a douchebag. He's still my favorite driver. He didn't deserve to win that fucking title anyway. So I guess it's good that Kyle won it and he finished second, because that team didn't deserve the title that year anyway. So
no,
got to win races, and they finished second 13 times instead. So,
and as fate would have it, finished second one last time.
Yeah, right. All right, we'll move over into predictions then. We only have 3 races this weekend, and they're all at Talladega's.
That's true. Yes.
We will. We'll start with the ARCA race, and we mutually agreed to flip a coin to see who would get to go for this first. And Billy won the coin toss. So you go ahead and give me your big old ARCA prediction.
I have no idea. It's just.
Did you look at the entry list I sent you?
I did. And only one name stood out to me. And it's going to be the easy pick here.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's the easy pick, but I'm going to go with Taylor Gray. It's not an easy pick at all.
Yeah.
He's just in Joe Gibbs equipment, so I mean.
Yeah. That was my first guy. So.
Oh no.
So instead of being rational and just picking like a Venturi car, I'm gonna swing for the fences in the Arga race of all things. I'm gonna pick Frankie Muniz because I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I mean,
he was running with the top guys before he got damaged at Daytona, and he managed to get back to 11th. So I mean, he's clearly got some skills. I don't know if the car is quite there, but if Greg Van Alst, which props to him, still, man, awesome win. If he can win one, I think Frankie can sneak one in there if things fall his way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that's my pick for the ARCA race. I'm going to pick Frankie Muniz. Hell yeah! All right, let's move into Xfinity and the big old Xfinity race at the Dagers. And you won last week, so because Ryan Truex can't drive a fucking race car. Oh, wait, I said that out loud. Sorry. He misjudged the corner and entered way too low in a way that would never have made the corner in any reality.
Never in a million years would they. No. Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, that still upsets me because God, that was just the definition of, I said it on the recap, but I'll say it here too. It's like literally it looked like a NASCAR Heat 5 lobby.
It really did.
It's like that was so fucking stupid. Like, where's he going? Like, okay, sorry. Who's your pick for the Xfinity race?
Before we started, we were having issues figuring out who we had already picked.
Because we're not good at writing stuff down.
If anybody who actually listens to this tells me if I've already picked this guy, please, I'd really appreciate it, and then I'll tweet my new pick. I'm going to go with the low-hanging fruit. I'm going to take Austin Hill.
Yeah, I didn't even put him on my list. So that's because I figured that's who him. All right, so, and I really, should I go with, okay, I'm just going to tell you who I'm thinking between, and you try to help me justify which one, if I should go with my head or my gut, because I'm thinking between Sheldon Creed and Derek Kraus.
Go with your head.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I know it's a plate track, and Derek doesn't have the best track record with plate racing. But he's really I'll just say this. I'm going to go with Creed, but I'll say that Kraus has really impressed me with his maturity level and his racecraft ability in that 10 car.
Right. and he is in a Kaulig car, which are really good this year.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was debating between picking one of the Kaulig cars, and I've already picked Chandler, and I didn't want to pick Hemrick because I don't fucking like Hemrick.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm sorry. He's just he hasn't done anything to prove anything to me other than top fiving his way to a title shot in a Gibbs car, then putting Centric in the wall to win it. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's totally fair.
Yeah, is what it is. So we're splitting the RCR brothers this week. They're not brothers, but they're teammates. Whatever, you know what I meant. Then we're going to move into the Geico 500 at Talladega's. This is another head and heart argument, but this time I'm not going to tell you because I'm just going to pick Todd Gilliland in a 36 car.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't anything close to what you were going to pick.
Okay.
So
I mean, I do have a name similar written down.
Well, my reasoning is that I don't think that the pit crews are going to be a huge determining factor for the most part. I think there's going to be enough like late race bullshit to where it comes down to just being a bit lucky. And Todd Gilliland was up front at Daytona. And
he's had speed the last 2 weeks. So I mean,
if he hadn't lost a cylinder, he'd be riding a top 15 streak right now. Like, dude was fucking quick at Martinsville and off. I'm sure the guys that are on his crew this week are pissed off because they feel like he's been slighted because Zane's in the 38, and he was the other guy I was thinking of picking between, to be honest. But yeah, I know, front row cars. I told you it was off the wall.
Yeah,
well, this is one track where I think that between clear ability, because he's a Daytona 500 champ, that doesn't happen on accident. It just doesn't.
Sure. Yeah.
Between that, Zane's fucking just God-given talent, and Gillen's talent combined with him raising pissed off, I'm going to wager to say that even if Gillen doesn't win, I'm going to say the winner is going to come out of those three guys. I just feel like the momentum's there, the ability's there, the team's there, and it just feels like it's going to happen.
It's possible. I mean,
I could be wrong. They could all wad it up on lap 2, and I'm just going to sit there and cry for the rest of the race, but not actually. But I'm going with my gut on this one because I went with my head on the other one, and it's going. Todd Gilliland is going to win in the 36 car of all things. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious because he'd be in the playoffs and the car wouldn't. The charter wouldn't get the playoff points, the playoff payout. All right, buddy. You can go ahead with your cup pick that I'm sure is a bit more level-headed than mine.
Yeah. Let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people written down.
Jesus Christ! We're just ready for. Were any of them anybody I named?
You did name one of them. I was considering Michael McDowell because.
Okay.
But God, who do I take here?
Talk through it, man.
I'm at a crossroad that has 10 different options. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm going to go with. It is not any more level-headed than yours is. I'm going with Corey LaJoy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's going to have a better car this weekend, so that's not a bad pick, honestly.
Yeah, and I remember hearing him say, "I'm not going to stop until the car stops."
Well, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the weekend where we can take underdogs and have success, and I hope that both our guys are fighting for it coming to the checker. And that the race ends under checkered and not caution.
It would be great, yeah, because it would be fantastic.
And hopefully, this time next year, we're talking about how this race is being run for the first time without stage cautions. That'd be great.
It'd be fantastic. Get on that NASCAR, please. Can you just get rid of those, please?
Yeah, Steve Phelps, if you're listening to this, I know where you live.
Disclaimer: he does not actually know where you live.
No, not at all. I'm not even going to. Yeah, no. It's for legal reasons. That's a joke. I would like it if we could not have stage cautions, please. That'd be great.
Right.
You can pay out the points. It's fine. Just let the race keep going. Especially Xfinity the races are too short as it is.
Yeah.
Well, they're not too short. They're the perfect length as it is. It's just stage breaks make it feel so much shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
with the trucks and the Xfinity, it's almost like there's absolutely no room for strategy anymore.
No, I think that it really, yeah, like you said, it just ruins the strategy of it, especially with the Xfinity guys being on limited tires. I know the truck guys are too, but tires matter not at all in the truck series, seems like.
Right.
But the Xfinity series, you get some of the better strategy when it's possible. I just want it to be possible. Like, they don't need extra sets of tires or nothing. I know costs need to stay down. The races don't need to change links. Just stop throwing stage cautions. Just let them race.
Yeah. I mean, even if you do have to throw one, do it in the first stage and then let them race the rest of the way.
I wouldn't even. I mean, unless we need
like a competition caution.
Yeah, a competition caution. Yeah, but like in general, just throw cautions when people wreck. Carson Hocevar is going to be up there soon. I think he's got some starts later this year. He can bring out some cautions for you guys if you need them. Just patch into his channel too. I'm sure a spotter will tell him to try to wreck someone or park on the racetrack or do a donut or something. I don't know. If he really does have someone in his ear telling him to do this shit, they need fired. Absolutely. If not, he just needs to get his head out of his ass. But
absolutely,
we're not. I could talk for like 20 minutes on Hocevar. I really don't want to.
Yeah,
the trucks aren't even racing this weekend.
Right.
But looking forward to Talladega for once. That's kind of strange for me to even say out loud. Good.
It's very gimmicky.
Yeah. But it's been around so long, I don't even really know if it's a gimmick. It takes skill. It takes a certain skill set to be able to do the plate style racing or super speedway racing because we don't use plates anymore effectively. Yeah. Do I wish the cars would have more powers so they could actually, build runs and maybe build a third lane? That'd be cool.
It'd be great.
We'll see. I have a feeling NASCAR's working on stuff. I hope they are. But I am cautiously optimistic for this Dega race, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And we will see you guys Sunday or Monday or sometime in there for a recap of the weekend and see if it can live up to the very small amount of hype that I have.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident it'll be fine. I think ARCA will be ARCA. Xfinity will be good. And then I hope the Cup race is good as well. But yeah, we will hit you guys on the other side of the weekend. Bye-bye.